And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me, by the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road, at the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, but didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, 'cause I'm timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Packers, and it comes your way next.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start roster for week number 1.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back. Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Play fake, it's Love. He's got time here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Packers taking the field now, their second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Thrown on first down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They're going for this. Buying some time left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 39, he's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. 3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. This certainly is going to help field position. 26 on the run back. And it's going to be Texans football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Harris once more. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Finds a seam down the middle, and he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans go up by 12. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available and drafting for needs. Some people will like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw it. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Going right side, Harris with it. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First and 10 now from the 30. It's a design boot. Throwing deep for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, down here in the red zone, when there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will remain at 13.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here he is on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Matt Hawk on the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott.
Now Bob Lesney on to handle the kickoff. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They'll start with a give to Harris. He's out in the clear. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And they get it back. A huge play continues. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to Harris to start the half. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down. The play fake, he'll throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. They go play action on 1st. Brought in right side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He finds space for a few yards that time. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Texans take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Harris gets it on the counter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Quay Walker. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try to run it with Harris. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Handoff here to Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that brings up 4th and 2. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football as we start the 4th, and they hold a commanding advantage here. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. The 27-yard look here. Marr connects there. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Bails out of the pocket quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Pass play coming here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Running it after the penalty. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's Estime up the middle. Takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Stroud from the pistol. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Packer offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 38. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Texans and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Third and 4 coming up now. Harris once more. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Another run with Harris here on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Green Bay.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got to change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days, I'm obsessed with
corner and shook my now I'm finna give.
Yeah, run up on big glow, you won't, I bet your be on the flow. Big carbon here like Mayweather, Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming, I stole the show. Don't run up on that, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, about no more features, I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, about no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow, slapping, rapping.
Hey. I came in.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening.
That's
Buddha, look up.
That underground music.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Being
you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give go, go. Rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, you better